2, and 3. Hi, this is Ernst with the Gitta Sells team. How is everyone today? Are you about done with being locked inside? I know this is kind of crazy. I'm not the oldest man in the world, but I've been around for quite some time, and this is just an unbelievable experience. I'm the moderator for our Seminole County Real Estate Market Update for April 29th, 2020. Also, I welcome Nessie Colon, I'm sorry. With Best Mortgage Solution, he will let us know how the mortgage financing is doing right now. I know they are going through some changes. We are holding this real estate Facebook live market update, God willing, every Thursday at 5:30 p.m. If anyone is watching our Facebook Live, please hit the share button, hit the like button, get your friends invited. If you have any questions, please send us a messenger or send us an email or just give us a call in any ways. I will now turn this over to our team leader, Gitta, and she will give you a little introduction as well.
Hi, everyone, and thank you for coming to our real estate market update. This is Gitta with the Gitta Sells team, Keller Williams. I'm here with my team to again provide you with the real estate market update for Seminole County for April 2020. I also welcome Nessie Colon with Best Mortgage Solution. Without getting a mortgage to buy a home, real estate sales would be pretty much stuck in the mud, to say the least. Nessie will show us how he can help. I also hope you are all well and looking forward to the day this virus will go away and we can open the economy and can go wherever we want to without restrictions. Hi, Lisa.
Hola, everyone. This is Lisa Melvin. I'm your bilingual realtor, and I'm going to be talking about Sanford and Castleberry and giving you updates for those two cities.
And I'm Chris Kappen. I'll be giving you guys an update on the Winter Springs and Oviedo area.
I'm Charlie Peterson. I'll be updating you guys on Maitland and Winter Park. Stay tuned.
Hey everybody, this is Tony Bonello, and I will be giving you guys the update on Apopka and Altamont Springs.
And hi, this is Ernst. I will give you an update on DeBerry, and I know that's not in Seminole County, but it's so close to where we are here that we are including it as well, and for Geneva as well. I'd like to also right now welcome Nessie Cullen to start his presentation and tell us a little bit about the market as far as financing is concerned. Nessie, why don't you go ahead?
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Thanks to the Gitta team for the opportunity. Well, my name is Nessie Colon, owner of Best Mortgage Solutions located in Altamont Springs, Florida. We've been around since 2005. So we've been in the same area for that long. The mortgage industry, no doubt, has been impacted by the COVID-19. There's no question about that. Lender has placed a lot of restrictions on who to lend, how to lend, and incomes and all kinds of verification. However, with that said, most of that is only impacted and due to job losses. You know, borrowers that have lost a job, lost an income, self-employed borrowers that are not really working right now are impacted. Borrowers that are working, you know, or they're in fixed incomes like pensions and Social Security and so forth, no problem with that. The restrictions are still there, but they're very, very limited restrictions for them. We still offering, you know, FHA loans with down to 600 scores, conventionals down to 620. We even can offer down payment assistance when, you know, as you may know, the counties and the states are not offering them now. But we have one that's got nothing to do with the government, so they never run out of money. It's a 100% loan, and also. So the market still in the mortgage side is still very strong, and we are seeing that the lenders are busy because, like you said earlier, the housing market is really stable in my view, for all I hear from the realtors and the borrowers that call me, very competitive as long as the homes are well priced. The loans are there. So people shouldn't be discouraged to go and see houses and buy houses. It's very important that, you know, they call you guys and get, you know, acquainted with the areas and all that to make sure they're going where they need to be and get pre-qualified. That's the main thing that I'm sure you guys liked. As far as programs are concerned, they're there. The interest rates are still historically low. Even the down payment assistance program that I have is a rate of 3.75, which is very low for that kind of program. Also, the programs with bank statement, they're still available at a restricted form, in a restricted form because of the, you know, situation, but it's still available for self-employed borrowers. So the mortgage side is restricted in some way, but it's also for the borrowers that have the ability to pay, which is the main thing about our business, is still there. You know, the interest rates are low, the down payments are low, the terms remain the same, and loan to values are still the same, debt to income ratios have remained pretty much. A lot of lenders lowered the conventionals to 45%, but that's pretty much what it used to be anyway with high LTVs. So that remains the same. FHA, we can do up to 56.99 when some lenders have dropped it to 45. So we have pretty much everything available as usual. Business as usual is what it's been, other than the big challenge is the income verification and the employment verification. Now lenders, you know, borrowers and also sellers have to understand this situation a little bit when it comes to the end, because the lender is going to verify the employment day before docs are out and the same day as funding. So it happened to me yesterday. We couldn't find an employer, and they held the funding for a couple of hours. So it could happen. So it's just, to me, it's just cliches, but the terms are good. The people are happy with their programs, with interest rates. So I will, you know, I'll keep moving forward. The mortgage side, you should be able to find programs that fit your needs.
Okay.
Other than that, I would like to say that we also speak Spanish. When you have borrowers that feel more comfortable with Spanish, there's 3 people in our office. It's me, my wife, and a loan officer. So it's pretty much a family business, but we all speak both English and Spanish.
Great, great.
Oh.
Thank you, Nessie. Very
Yeah.
nice. Thank you so much. Of course, I'm sure you're doing also a lot of refinancing right now, right? Isn't that pretty hot?
Yes, and that's been pretty much bread and butter the last couple of months because of the rates. I'd say the last 3 months.
Okay.
Yes, that's fantastic. Thank you very much, Nessie. And I'll turn this over to Gitta, who can give you an update on the market in general and specifically Lake Mary and Longwood. So Gitta, why don't you go ahead and start?
Okay. Thank you, Nessie. Thank you, Ernst. I'm sure you're wondering what is going on in the real estate world in the state of Florida, and of course, especially in our area. March home sales in Florida were very strong, but there is a lot of trouble on the horizon. The pending home sales indicator and the homes available for sale showed some major decline. This, of course, will be reflected in the April sales and beyond it. And it is without question that real estate sales will experience a decline. How much? That is hard to say. While this sounds not very encouraging because the home inventory declined, this is a great time to list a home for sale. Buyers are just jumping on it. We just listed a $370,000 home in Winter Springs and had 5 showings the first day and a contract last night. So there are buyers, and while the inventory is so low, if the home is priced correctly and updated, it will sell. So sellers, keep that in mind. So here are my statistics for the Lake Mary area for the first 28 days of April. 50 homes went on the market, 68 homes went pending, and 43 homes were sold in the first 38 days of April.
I'm
Compared
sorry,
to
28 days. 28 days.
What did I say, 30?
38 days.
Okay, sorry. Compared to last year, Lake Mary showed a 32% decline over 2019. The average home price was at $357,438, which is up 1.3% over last year. For Longwood, during the first 29 days in April, 55 homes came on the market, 72 homes went pending, and 86 homes were sold for the first 29 days in April. Longwood is really on fire. They are up substantially over 2019 by 22%. The average sales price in Longwood was $333,000. That is 3% below last year. This is my report, and I'm turning it over to Lisa.
Hola again, guys. So I would like to report the numbers from April 1st to the 29th as well for Sanford and Castleberry. So 72 homes went active and 89 went pending in the city of Sanford, with an average sale price of $254,500. Also, we went back to same month last year. We sold, there were 130 homes sold for 2019 versus the 97 that you see on the screen from April 1st to April 29, which it translates into a 26% decline. And I will talk a little bit more about that later. Also, I'm gonna move over to Castleberry. For this month, we have 59 homes active, 88 homes went pending, average sale price $288,000. And as you can see, for 2020, there were 97 homes sold compared to last year at 134 homes. So that shows a decline of 28% decreased. I'll turn it over to Chris now. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I was going to give you guys an update here on Winter Springs and Oviedo. First, I'll start off with Winter Springs. In Winter Springs, for pretty much the most part of April, Winter Springs saw 29 new listings come up. And overall in Winter Springs is looking at about 103 properties on the market right now, active. In the entire month of April, Winter Springs saw 51 houses get pending, and 51 houses out of 75 total in Winter Springs went pending. And the price ranges that were pending were anywhere from $50,000 up to $700,000. So we have a little bit small price range. We have a very large price range. So it's not just like the lower priced homes are selling, the higher priced ones, the mid-priced ones are selling as well too. The amount of solds in Winter Springs just for this month was 55. So there were 55 houses that sold pretty much for the entire month of April. Now, most of the times in real estate, there are a lot of closings that happen on the last day of the month, which happens to be tomorrow. So check in next week and we'll have some really good numbers for you for the total of April. When we're looking at the Winter Springs numbers from last year compared to this year, last year, Winter Springs saw 77 units sold, and we're seeing 55 right now, which is a decrease of about 40%, which is quite a bit. But again, we still have numbers coming in for closings tomorrow. The good thing is comparing the price per square foot in Winter Springs saw an increase. So we're up about 3.5% on price per square foot. Last year was about $154, and this year we're up to about $160 a square foot. And for the price from last month was at about $155, and we're up to about $160. So we are seeing a price increase still in Winter Springs. So maybe a little bit of a slowdown, but the prices are still continuing to the same, if not even increasing. So still some good numbers for Winter Springs. So now it's time to head off to Oviedo for those chickens.
Hey, Oviedo
Those
chickens.
chickens. I've been a resident here of Oviedo for about 20 years. I know this area very, very well. So I'm very happy to give you guys some statistics about Oviedo. Here for almost the entire month of April, Oviedo saw 57 units come onto the market. And for Oviedo, we're looking at about 131 properties that are on the market total. And so 57 of those, about a third of those came on the market just in this month. Oviedo, 75 units go under contract just here in the last 28 days. So houses are definitely flying off the market here in Oviedo. Hey, Charlie, you still have that listing in Alafaya Woods, or did you get that one go under contract already?
I've still got it. So we had it on contract. We had a couple complications with some coronavirus related reasons, but there's actually been a lot of showings on it here, and we got a couple more set up for tomorrow. So a lot of buzz going around that property.
Alafaya Woods is a great neighborhood. So if you guys have some interest, come check it out. Come check it out. So a little bit more stats here for Oviedo. We saw 55 houses sell here in the 28 days. And with there being about 131 units on the market, so Oviedo is showing about 2.5 months of inventory. So no need to worry. We're not switching into a buyer's market or time to get hasty and be upset about stuff. We're still looking very, very well. And compared to last year, there was a very large change from last year. Last year, Oviedo saw 81 units sell in 2019. And so far in the 28 days, we've seen 55 units, which is a decrease of about 48%. But again, we have on the last day of the month, hopefully there'll be a bunch of units that sell and that number won't be so scary there. But price increase in 1 year was 10%. Last year,
Wow.
The average price per square foot, $154. We're at $171 a square foot for Oviedo. That is just asinine to see a number like that, a 10% increase in 1 year. I mean, if that doesn't tell you that market, I don't know what does. So thank you guys so much. Off to you, Charlie.
Thank you, Chris. It for sure is a hot market, especially if you want to sell your property. I mean, in Oviedo, 10% more than last year. That was pretty fantastic. So off to Maitland here. We saw a big decline in number of homes sell from last year. We're talking about 17 homes sold this year versus last year at 31. Obviously we've had this virus and a little bit of slowdown, but overall we saw the price gap shrink too. In 2019, the price gap was 120,000 to 1.5 million was the range in which the homes sold. Now this year it was between 69,000 and 615,000. So with the number of units, a difference there, and that high range last year at 1.5 million, we did see that the price per square foot drop 14%. But with such little, the number's very small there. That 1.5 million and another $1 million sale last year can really boost up last year's sales compared to this year. So while you see a 14% drop, doesn't necessarily mean that your home is worth 14% less than it was last year. So if you have any questions on that, feel free to give me a call and I can help explain further. But we did see 18 go under contract as well this month. So between sold and pending, we're seeing an even flow there in Maitland, which is good. Now moving off to Winter Park, we did see a large drop in number of homes sell too. Last year there was 113 sell. This year there's 73 that sold. That is a decline of 35% in number of units sell. Obviously, we got the coronavirus, like as everybody knows, so that it's showing some kind of a slowdown in number of homes sold. The good news is we did see a 5% increase in price per square foot in Winter Park. 5%, that's a fair amount. Last year it was $209 per square foot. This year it's roughly $219 per square foot. You get a lot of money per square foot out there in Winter Park. Now the price range we were looking at last year is $69,000 to $6.5 million. So there was a large range of sales there. This year we're looking at $69,000 to $2 million. And that does show that even though the price per square foot increased, that shows very, very good strength in the dollar per square foot there in the Winter Park area. Now the average price average price of the home that have sold here this year in April is $428,000 there in Winter Park. So roughly $428,000 at just under 2,000 square feet. So that can give you a good idea of how much your home may be worth if you have something close to that size. Yeah, so that's it's very hot market right now. A good time to buy and an excellent time to sell. So let us know if you need any help there in the Winter Park and Maitland area. We'd be glad to help you out. Off to you, Tony.
Thank you, Charles. Hey, everybody. This is Tony Bonello. I'm going to be bringing you Apopka and Altamont Springs. So as we look at these numbers, the market has started to take a shift here in Apopka. Apopka has been pretty hot all month long, but they finally are starting to show a little bit of a shift here. Our actives for this month of April are at 76. We have a price range between $92,000 and $584,000. We have 121 pending homes, so that is a lot in Apopka. And then our numbers, if you look for how many we've sold so far in this month, we are at 83 versus 129 last year, which is down 35%. However, the average price of a home sold this month was up 7.5% to last year.
Wow,
so
that's
the
nice.
average price was $284,000. So once again, it's all about having your home in properly priced and in good condition. It will sell during any kind of a market. All right. Moving on over to Altamont Springs. Altamont has been pretty consistent this year, down to last year, but consistent thus far. We're looking at April and we have 36 actives. We have 68 going pending. We have sold so far this month 62 versus last year of 100, which is down 38%. But once again, the price versus last year is about 1 to 2%, a little bit more. So the prices of your homes are seeing the value go up. I could say this 1,000 times, beating a dead horse or maybe a dead chicken. If your house is in great condition and it is priced properly, it will sell in any market. Okay, you're up, Ernst.
Hey, thank you, Tony. And I'm reporting here on Geneva and DeBerry. DeBerry is actually on fire. I don't know what's going on, why that is. Maybe people escaping this area want to be out in the countryside, but 17 homes went active and 49 pending. Wow. Sold 52 this year so far and 35 units last year. So that is a huge increase of 48%. I don't exactly know. Maybe they're giving things away in DeBerry, free air, free sun. I have no idea what it is, but they're really going crazy. Now, in regards to Geneva, we have 11 active, 6 pending, and they're a little bit down, but the numbers are so small in Geneva and Lake Geneva that it's just not very, very good gauge, because any little shift can make a huge difference here. So, but it's a little down, 7 versus 9 unit, but in the price is up 6%, but I think it has something to do with a larger home sold. So anyways, the market is fairly small compared to all the other market. So that's about as far as the barrier is concerned. If you want to buy a home and be out in the country, I don't even know that the barrier is so much out in the country. the barrier is just strong. It's a strong market to sell. So if you're interested in selling, give us a call. And if you want to buy, please give us a call as well.
They're giving out free cases of toilet paper when you buy a house in DeBerry.
Oh, and hand sanitizer, I understand.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what's doing it.
So I was walking around today and I see a lot of people wearing face masks, especially when I was shopping. And then I heard a story on television, on radio that said wearing face mask is not a good idea because your body needs oxygen. And when you wear a face mask, it blocks your oxygen intake. And people kill themselves driving around with mask in a car. So I don't know, you hear all kinds of different things. So we're coming to the point right now and have a little discussion about the real estate market, how you feel things that are going on right now. Does anybody want to start off right now? How do you feel about the market?
I would just say because inventory is so low, who is sitting on the fence to sell, right now is the time.
And I'll second that, Gitta, in saying that if you are going to put your house on the market, I'm telling you that the buyers who are out there, they're serious. Nobody's going to be out there shopping, being out there tire kicking. They're serious buyers. And if your house looks good, it shows good, and it's priced well, it's going to sell.
Yeah, exactly.
That's agreed. And I just want to add on that as well, dovetail onto that as well. What we're in right now, by definition, is a seller's market. But if you're a buyer right now with these interest rates so low, it's kind of a win-win situation for both parties.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to make a move in real estate, there's nothing wrong with the time that we're in right now.
Yeah, and we have money, right, Nessie? Money is there, and if you have
Absolutely.
any Spanish-speaking buyers and sellers, Lisa is the expert there, right? So
Absolutely.
All wrapped up.
I wanted to add that, just wanted to make sure that, and we appreciate Nessie being here because I wanted to introduce myself to the Hispanic community, of course, both English and Spanish, and it's great to know that we have an experienced mortgage lender that is also bilingual. Then we can team up and reach out to those communities and offer excellent service. So for that, just want to make sure that our audience knows that we hablamos español also. Thank you so much.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you. So
Nessie, what kind of interest rates are we seeing?
They're anywhere from the 2.875 to mostly under 4. I mean,
Wow.
That's amazing.
Amazing.
borrower to borrower, but I've seen them as low as 2.875. I haven't done anything higher than 4 lately. It's been staying there.
That's the
That
time
is
to buy. Yeah.
very
Going
cheap to borrow
investment
money.
is different, but primary homes, they're staying very low.
Yeah.
So anyways, if you're looking to buy or sell, we are taking precautions. We have face masks, we have rubber gloves. We make sure that the buyers who look at your house are aware of all these precautions and so forth. So, it's still a market to buy and sell homes right now. So don't think because people are shut down. In fact, in Florida, we're supposed to partially open on Monday, which I'm looking forward to do that. Lisa, do you have anything else you wanted to share with us?
No, I've just to add very quickly that as part of the COVID-19, like you already said, not only we're taking precautions by bringing hand sanitizer, soap, paper towels, Lysol, and gloves to every showing, we are still very proactively doing virtual open houses, walkthrough. We also have electronic signatures filings that we can send that to the customer via email. And we can even request a desktop or drive-by appraisal. So you don't even need to leave your house if you don't have to. We are here to make it possible to sell homes and to help buyers buy a home. So it's business as usual plus more.
Great, thank you so much. If nobody has anything else, we're pretty much at the end of our update. I want to thank each and every one of our team members and Nessie for participating in our Seminole County real estate market update. If you want to get a hold of us, our team, you can call us at 473302181. The numbers are right here on the board, and here are the others. That's our main number and goes to everyone else. And Nessie, what is your phone number to people to get a hold of you?
My phone number is 407-403-3016.
Hey, great. And don't forget, don't forget before you leave us to like us on your Facebook and share it with your people, share it with people you might think we could help. And that would be much appreciated. Also, you can find us, of course, on Facebook, which you'll find us right now. We have our website, gittasells.com/team. There's all the team members there. You can find us on LinkedIn, on Instagram, just about everywhere you want to do. And we are here and answering our phone 7 days a week. So thank you very much. You have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. And weekend is tomorrow. And stay healthy. That's the most important thing. I want to thank all of my team members who participated. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much again. Until next week. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yes.